NASA has finally agreed to reveal what the 3i Atlas actually is. And NASA has now officially come out and said that they possess all the 3i Atlas official footage, and they are now ready to share to the world on what the truth behind 3i Atlas is. And from what NASA said so far, it looks like they are indeed preparing for what seems to be a fake alien invasion, which is also known as the Project Bluebeam. So this right here is what NASA was saying about the 3i Atlas, and I think you guys should definitely take a look at this.
This actually could be what NASA thinks it is, and that's why this is so exciting, and that's why we want to have this press conference to share it with the world, to share it with you. And also, we are ultra transparent, right? If we had this exciting news about the peer reviewers and what we think we found at NASA, and I didn't bring it to you, if we didn't have everyone here together, you might go, you're trying to hide stuff from us. Why didn't you tell us that a year ago? So we are here to say.
So they're basically saying they have some different kind of information, and they're going to be very transparent, and they just want people to stop questioning, why didn't you tell us about this whole thing a year ago? Which means that whatever they said a year ago is completely different from what they're about to say now.
This is exciting, and we want to share that news with, again, the data. This actually could be what NASA thinks it is, and that's why this is so exciting.
And also this right here is like the footage that people have been sharing all across the United Kingdom, that they've been seeing some sort of a beam of light that's just coming out from the sky. And there are multiple people that have noticed this, and they've been taking footage of this stuff. This is not AI. This is all legit. And as you can see, this was shot from multiple different angles, and it seems like it's coming straight from the sky. And it's all the way up a straight line, and no one knows what this is, and we don't really have confirmed information on why and what is happening. And after what NASA just came out and said that they're going to be giving out more information about the 3i Atlas, and it's not something that they've shared a year ago, which means that previously they said that it was just a comet and we don't really have to worry about it, and now they say that it's something different from what they expected as well. Now, if you guys live in the UK, let me know down below in the comments, did you guys get to see this blue beam of light in the sky? Is the light still there in the sky? Let me know in the comments down below. Or is it just something that happened for a couple of minutes and then it probably just disappeared? We never know. Yeah, according to NASA's latest updates 19 hours ago, they've said that we have just released the latest images of the interstellar Comet 3i Atlas. And these right here are the footage that NASA shared. And this doesn't really look like a comet by any chance. And obviously we know that the government has always been lying to us about how they've been to space and how humans have been to space and Mars and different planets and whatnot. And the real truth, ladies and gentlemen, is that we live under a firmament that the Bible states, and that's the absolute truth. And obviously the devil is the one that's running everything in this world, and obviously the government itself, and they're going to be hiding the truth by saying that there is something out there in space. But the real truth that we know from the Bible is that the earth is covered with firmament, and there's nothing that can enter or even exit out of this firmament. Now, recently, a space research team, they shot a footage of the 3i Atlas using the Gemini Telescope, and they just found something absolutely mind-boggling. Is that this comet or a spacecraft or whatever technology it is, it's shooting some sort of a jet stream into the sun, which is then causing these black spots to expand over into the sun. I think you guys should take a look at this video right here.
Everyone needs to get ready because the newest update about Atlas 3i changes everything. Scientists and NASA were already really concerned about this strange behavior, but now over the weekend with the Gemini Telescope, they took photos of Atlas 3i next to the sun.
And by the way, this is not from some sort of an AI footage or AI imagery. This is something that they literally recorded using the Gemini Telescope as far as what the scientists are saying. Now, obviously, we know that they're orchestrating the whole Project Bluebeam, so if you still play along with their games, we would still get like a really good tale from all of this stuff. So as far as what they are saying is that this right here is the massive comet that is very close to the sun, and it's apparently shooting some sort of a jet stream which is affecting sun itself. Take a look at this.
You know what they saw? They saw it shooting a jet stream into the sun. This comet that people keep calling a comet, or there's nothing to worry about here, there's nothing to see. Obviously there is, because scientists that work for Harvard, NASA, and China are reporting that this is concerning. We have a rogue comet that is shooting some kind of jet stream of material or matter into our sun. Like, this is huge. People need to realize how big of a deal this is. They already said 40% probability it's not natural. It means it's made by...
And also we have like these ancient texts from people that built the pyramids. And it seems like they have these texts that kind of just look like a massive comet or a spaceship, because obviously we know that the Bible is real and we know that the ancient scriptures are real, and when we look at stuff like these that kind of just looks very similar to what we are considering as the 3i Atlas, that just really brings up a lot of fear, because maybe these are the fallen angels, maybe these are the fallen angel technologies. There could always be possibilities of demons and fallen angels, or what we call as the Anunnakis or Nephilims. But then if you look at the scriptures, we basically know that these are the fallen angels. In that case, it just seems like the 3i Atlas, whatever it is, the comet or spaceship or whatever the government is trying to orchestrate, this thing apparently released 7 separate probes which are now flying along with the 3i Atlas. Now that's what's very confusing when it comes to considering this on whether or not if it's a comet or some sort of an advanced technology that's out there. Because a comet just splitting into 7 different probes and then flying with the same kind of speed, and it sometimes slows down, it also speeds up, and it also follows a same kind of a pattern and trajectory as the huge mothership. So that's what's concerning the scientists as of now. Now obviously we know that space and humans being to moon and Mars and all that stuff, it's all just made up. And if you look at some of the biblical scriptures and texts, we obviously know that we cannot escape the firmament. And the truth is literally right before our eyes, because not even the astronauts have the guts in order to swear on the Bible stating that they have been to the moon. Every single one of the astronauts refused to do it by putting their right hand on the Bible and swearing that they have been to the moon. None of them did it.
Swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
You bet your sweet ass.
Okay, put your left hand on the Bible. Put your left hand on the Bible. Raise
Look
your
at
right
the way
hand
that he's super nervous.
and say, I, Edgar Mitchell,
All right, you're Mitchell.
affirm
Affirm.
under penalty of eternal damnation.
Oh,
I don't
man.
believe in that, but
Under if you're
So when he said under the penalty of eternal damnation, that's what brought up fear in his face. Just look at this guy's whole body language changes.
you have
now.
eternal damnation.
that I walked on the moon on Apollo 14.
That I walked on the moon on Apollo 14.
Well, you know, you're the first astronaut to do that. We asked 6 other astronauts to swear on the Bible, and they refused to do it.
Well,
Look at that. Look at that. He starts getting really tensed, and this is where things gets worse.
I don't particularly like to take oaths like that either, because I don't accept the Bible as the gospel of anything.
But you shouldn't be worried, right?
But we did go to the moon. You bet your sweet ass we went to the moon. Okay, turn off the camera. Your interview is done. I've given you all the time I'm going to give you.
Okie dokie.
So he gets really pissed off.
Good to meet you.
I don't say it's a pleasure.
Understand.
Please get your ass out of my house.
Okay.
And you came
He's
here under
mad.
false pretenses, and I think you're an asshole.
Well,
And if you continue this, and if you press us, I will personally take you to court.
I hope that you do.
Damn.
I invite you to. I'm going to give you my card so you can arrange that. And I'm encouraging you to arrange.
You're frankly not worth it.
No, we have you on the record saying you'll take me to court. I hope you do. Because we have proof that would prove it in a court of law that Apollo 11 didn't go to the moon. And I think it's something that you should see. I don't say that lightly, believe me. I don't say it lightly.
You have
joking, sir. People can have fun. And maybe do that if they feel like they want to have a little fun on a trip to the moon. As an independent producer,
Oh,
we're
he's
heading out.
pissed. He's
doing
super
that
pissed.
is against moral ethics.
Lying about going to the moon is a satanic lie of gigantic proportions.
I don't hit people, but you're going to be on the deck unless you get...
I'm heading out.
Damn.
Get the hell out of my house.
Oh, wow. He even kicks this dude.
Don't get a gun and shoot them at them before they get out of the office.
Wow, he even threatens that he's going to take a gun and shoot
We have a
these
video
dudes.
camera running if you want to do it.
Right.
That would be great footage for us.
Now's the main part that I want you guys to pay attention, because as they start leaving, the other guy with the astronaut, he starts saying something about the CIA And I think this is what is very concerning, because it just gives us a lot more facts and a lot more confirmation that these guys are definitely up to something really sketchy around here.
See you later. In court, I hope.
You want to call the CIA? Have them whacked.
Look at that stuff. So that's basically Michel's son. So he is the son of the astronaut. He says that want to call the CIA and have them waxed. What really does that mean is what I'm really wondering. That's crazy, dude. And as you've seen, none of these astronauts, and I mean absolutely none of them, have the guts in order to go ahead and take the oath on the Bible, except this one dude, and he really regretted that he's the only one that actually took the oath, and he was really pissed. And his son even says that he's going to be calling the CIA in order to get them waxed, or whatever that really means. Here's where the genuine question comes up to all of you guys watching this podcast. Do you actually believe that Apollo actually made it to the moon or not? Or maybe it was all just shot in the Hollywood studios? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you actually do believe that they've been to the moon, even after looking at all these different proofs that, many people have really caught them using CGIs and a lot of, animations and 3D technologies in order to create that whole fake moon landing footage. Why do you still believe? What really makes some of you guys believe that this is all real? If you really have a fair share of debate, please let me know down below in the comments. I would be very interested to go ahead and see what your opinions are about this whole moon landing stuff. Because I believe, and I think a lot of Christians also believe, that we can't really escape the firmament, which means that we can't really go to places that's outside of Earth. That's basically what I believe. And if there are different opinions, you are definitely welcome to leave them in the comments down below. Because there's also another footage that I think you guys should definitely take a look at. Apparently, it seems like some sort of a rocket is actually hitting the firmament that's all the way about in the sky. And it was some sort of a SpaceX rocket that they were testing out to see if they can get through the firmament or not. There you go. So first, something really weird appears in the sky.
We can't even do justice.
What is that though?
And this woman and her husband, they start recording this stuff. A lot of people in the comments, they were saying that it's some sort of a SpaceX Falcon launch, which was trying to get through the firmament, and it basically reveals what the firmament looks like, which is water everywhere.
It doesn't look, it looks littler though. And it's just all on fire. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's too much. They're doing it at night for a reason. You hear me?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And you just say you saw a shooting star a second ago?
No, that was the shooting star.
That you thought?
Yeah.
What? And it's still going up?
Uh-oh, it's gonna fall.
No. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually crazy. Is it
Yeah,
not?
boy.
it just disappeared.
Probably out of here by now, babe. It done went into a whole nother. Look,
Oh, I see.
still moving. It's still going up right now. Is that not
No,
crazy?
it's going straight up,
You see it moving?
Yeah.
and that's when it starts hitting the
What the
firmament,
fuck
right?
is that?
Look at that. It's trying
What
to
is
penetrate
that?
through the firmament.
Baby, am I high, bro?
No.
No, we're all
scared.
watching it.
It looks like it's coming down.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like it's coming down.
Bro, please tell me I'm high, bro. Like, am I?
I mean, look at that stuff. It just made a hole, or at least it tried to make a hole, and then this just looks like it's all water everywhere.
Oh. What the fuck?
All right,
Damn, that
come
really
on.
looks like the firmament, right?
Wait, what is that?
I don't know, but let's go.
If anything in this world is true at all, because obviously it seems like they're trying their level best in order to hide the truth from us, as well as the truth is right here in the plain sight. We also learn a lot of things from the scriptures in the Bible itself. And we know that the firmament is a real thing, and we know that the fallen angels are a real thing. These things are nothing but the fallen angels, or what we call as the Anunnakis, and the giants, Nephilims, and demons. So basically, these are the things that we subclass as the aliens. Because the term alien is known for a species that is completely unknown to us. So the alien doesn't necessarily have to be this green cartoonish thing that we've been seeing in cartoons from ever since we were kids. But the good news is that NASA has now officially come out. They haven't really given us like a full update on this whole situation. They said that they're going to be giving us a whole update on their upcoming press conference, which is supposed to be held in a couple of days from now, and they're going to be giving us a lot more information, a lot more updates about what this 3i Atlas is. And also Professor Avi Loeb, who has previously said that this whole thing could be some sort of an alien technology that's coming towards our Earth. Maybe it is some sort of a fallen angel that previously existed on Earth, and they probably just left for whatever reason, and now they think that it's right time to return back to Earth. We never know what the whole story they're trying to cook up is, but as far as what I would say is that they're probably just preparing for the second coming of Jesus, man. That's the best explanation that we could come up with. And also, if you guys know what the Project Blue Beam is, then you would probably know that this is something that they've been working on for many, many years. All the government have been working on for many years, where they were supposed to be orchestrating some sort of a fake alien invasion so that they can give a proper response to the people that are going to be left over after the rapture happens. So there are going to be a lot of people that will go missing after the rapture, which means that they need to explain that to the rest of the people that are going to be left behind, who are going to be living during the time period of Antichrist. Those people are going to start believing in the Bible. So in order to keep them away from the scriptures and in order to take away the belief of God, they're going to be reinventing this whole alien thing. And they're going to say that the aliens have abducted us, and that's probably why people have gone missing. And if you're not someone that believes in God, then obviously you're going to be believing in whatever kind of story they're going to cook up with. So that is what the Project Blue Beam is all about. And we have known this for many years now, and it seems like they're finally activating this whole stuff. So I really wanted to go ahead and get this video out so that I can give some update on what's going on with the 3i Atlas. Now, if you guys could just do a quick favor and go ahead and share this video with as many people as you possibly can, so they can basically know on what's really going on in the world and what the truth is that's never going to be shared in the mainstream media. So videos like these and YouTubers like myself and some of the content creators out there in the world, they're trying their best in order to make people aware of all of these Project Blue Beams and all the schemes that, you know, these people are coming up with in order to hide the truth of the Bible. So if you guys could just do a favor and share this video with as many people as you possibly can, that's going to help a lot of souls get saved. And if you can't really share this video with anyone, the best thing you guys can do is simply just go ahead, leave a like on this video and leave any sort of comment. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. You can also share a Bible verse if you want, because the algorithm of YouTube, it works in a very weird way, where if there are more comments and more likes and interactions in a video, then YouTube algorithm is going to be boosting this video and showing it to many different people. So if there is less likes and less comments, it's not going to be pushing this video to mass audience. So this way you guys could be playing a massive part in order to help support the content that I make on this channel with all the podcasts that we do right here, in order to make people aware of everything that's going on. So your help would be massive if you guys could just do that. And with that being said, I would love to hear what your take is about whatever is going on with the 3i Atlas situation. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.